Hello, my name is Ashley Williams. I'm currently a senior at the University of Southern California. I'm majoring in broadcast and digital journalism with a double minor in international relations and Spanish. My time at MLT was the best time of my life. I want you just to step back and think a moment about a person in your life that really touched you in some way and really made you feel like you could do anything in the world. Well, if you ever had a person like that, get ready, because you're going to have tons of people like that in MLT. And I'm not just saying this as like, a spokesperson for MLT in that type of way, but I'm just so grateful and blessed to have experienced what I experienced in MLT, from the coaches to the just the overall interaction with the students. I mean, it's just such an inspirational program, and it just changed my life. And as you can tell, I'm not the typical student who goes into MLT. I'm not majoring in business or finance or those type of majors, but anyone can be a part of MLT, and anyone can gain something from being in MLT. I hope to one day get an MBA from Columbia University. I want to pursue an MBA specifically in media management for my own future projects. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is just how to really take full advantage of your time in MLT, and just to really keep in mind your coaches and how they're trying to make you the best person that you can be. It was also quite interesting as well, because during my time in MLT I was studying abroad in Spain, so a lot of my coaching with my coach Valerie was on the phone, or we would just be talking on Skype or something. But Valerie and all the coaches are constantly there for you. I couldn't remember a time when Valerie wouldn't just pick up the phone for me just to talk to me if I was going through something, especially this summer when I was interning at ABC Good Morning America in New York, and she was just always willing to help me and just to make me feel like, whatever I needed something, that she was going to be there for me. And I kind of brings tears to my eyes, the relationship I gained with her, and not just, and with all the coaches and just with all the students there. It's just such an inspiring program to be a part of, and I want to help in any way I can to let you all know that, let you all know that this is a program that will change your life, and that you should really take it seriously. Try to just gain interaction from not only your peers, but from the companies that you're meeting with. One of the examples I have is, although I kind of was trying to go in the business track for a second, because they were encouraging me to do that, my coach was, at the beginning, and then I just was like, I really want to pursue journalism as well. And luckily, one of the people that came for the HP program, I stayed in contact with her and everything, and she looked at my resume and she said, well, Ashley, it seems like you really have a strong interest and passion for journalism, and I like to help people who have a passion for something. And sure enough, little did I know that she had contacts at ABC who also helped me to get my internship with Good Morning America. So you just never know the people that you're going to come across in MLT, the type of people that can help you in this program. And I hope you just really just take full advantage of everything, and just know that, regardless of what happens in the future, regardless of where you may decide to work, it just, growing as a person is so important, and really learning to hone your skills and hone your personal brand and hone who you are and the type of person that you want the world to know you are. I always thought that, there were certain things that I wanted to do in life, but after a deep reflection in the program, after experiencing some things in the program, I realized I don't necessarily want to take those paths, specifically with certain companies, etc. But regardless of that, this is a growing experience. This is a time for you to really just, open up yourself and explore different options. Even if I wasn't necessarily going to take a business path right out of college, I'm glad that I did the career prep program, because although it tends to focus on the business, the corporate world as well, but I mean, the corporate world can be various things. Like in broadcast journalism, it's very corporate as well. So it's just a matter of you just realizing that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and your coaches will help you understand that. And I really feel that the mission of MLT is so strong, and that is really going to change the world and make more minority leaders, and just really, make people believe that anything is possible. And I hope that you as well also believe that anything is possible. One thing that I would say as well is just to make sure that you turn your assignments in on time and take your assignments seriously. I know that you're going to hear that a lot from your coaches as well. But I mean, if you really listen to your conversations, reach out to your coaches more, even if it's just not necessarily in your phone meetings with them, but just anytime you have a question about something or you need advice in a class that you should take to help you in your career, do it, because this is your time to really get full advantage of someone who wants to help you to take advantage of your career. And why not? I mean, the program is free. It's such a great opportunity. I wish more people would understand how much of a great opportunity it is. And again, I just feel so blessed to have been a part of it, and just really make sure that you are taking great reflections on yourself in the program, that you're really engaged in the conversations, and that you really use the tools that they give you in the program to help you. And even now, our last, which was really was sad, our last meeting that we had, because it's just so sad that you meet all these wonderful people and all of a sudden the program ends and you want to just keep going. So you have to make sure you stay in touch with people. But they were talking to us about how to make sure that you fill out your 401k, or how you do your salary, or how you manage your budget. And everyone knows I need to sometimes manage my budget. No, I'm just kidding. But it's definitely something that those type of skills are so useful, and so many of those things are things that you can't necessarily learn in the classroom while you're going to college. This is something that you're going to learn in the real world, and why not have an inside look at it now before you actually go out into the real world? And why not have people like your coaches prep you on how to be in the corporate world, the type of atmosphere you're going to be around, the type of people that you're going to have to engage with, how your character should be, your personality should be, how to engage in conversations in certain settings, or just even socially when you go out, things to do and not to do, or what to wear. I mean, these are all things that are just so useful, and everyone who is in the program right now should definitely take full advantage of those things. And I know I keep rambling on and on about things to take full advantage of, but the one thing I think that I took away from the program, and I'm still taking away from the program when I look back, is just how the coaches are just so amazing, and how the people around you are so amazing. And just make sure to interact with each other, to get to know each other. You never know. I mean, we're all in the training of being leaders, and these are all people that may have connections somewhere if you want to get a job somewhere, or may know someone if you want to talk to someone. So I mean, just make sure that you talk to each other as much as possible, that you get to know each other as much as possible, and that you get to know your coaches as much as possible. And also just enjoy your time at college. You have this year before your senior year, which I'm a little, I don't feel as terrified of now, because I know I have all these skills that are taking me to where I want to go, and that are helping me to get to where I want to go. And the world is just open and at your feet for you. So your junior year, just really be open to everything, and know that this is your time to really definitely reflect on things that you want to do, and just to know it's not necessarily time for you to go into the real world yet. Not yet, but I mean, you're preparing for it. And also keep in mind different internships that you want to do. I mean, it's always good to have kind of a track of where you see your life going, or what you want to do. And although necessarily, like I was saying before, you may not choose those things down the line, it's always good to have a plan. And I mean, I just congratulate all